Hi everyone, Aaron here for Zollotech, and we're going to review the Lifeproof NUUD case. This is a case that's designed to keep your phone protected from 2 meters of water for an hour, sealed from dirt, dust, and snow, and survive drops from 2 meters. Now, many of you may be wondering why you would need that on an iPhone 7 Plus, and the reason is pretty simple. Not only do you want the scratch and drop protection, but the iPhone 7 and 7 Plus are only resistant to water for so long. And if you bring your phone in with water damage, Apple won't cover it. So it's not something that's covered by their warranty. It just helps protect it in case it has an issue. So if you want to further protect your device, you'll need a case like this. So let's go ahead and open it up, and I'll show you what it comes with. This comes in at about $99.99, and this is lacking a screen protector. So other than this case, they make a case called the free case that I've reviewed before, but this one actually doesn't use a screen protector. So it seals against your case or against your phone onto the other case, and you'll see there's a nice gasket in here, and we want to check and make sure that's okay. And then what we do is look at this case, and it's transparent, and what they do is they keep this piece in here so that we can water test it. It also comes with a microfiber cloth, a couple stickers, a little limited warranty booklet, and then this is to pop the case apart when you want to do that. This is not a case that you want to constantly take on or off your phone, but you can do that, and it's better to just leave it on all the time when you can. So the first thing we need to do is make sure everything looks good, and then we need to actually put this on here and seal it using this blue plastic piece they provide. And then what we do is we put it underwater for about 30 minutes and make sure it doesn't leak. Now I'm going to do that on my own on the side. After I'm done testing it with this plastic piece, I'm going to test my phone in a lake. I'm also going to drop test it. So I'll drop it and see what happens. Now it won't be anything severe, as I'm not going to risk damaging my phone too much, but I'm going to drop it down a set of stairs and see how it holds up. So this is transparent, it's sealed. We've got a little flap on the bottom. We'll lock that, test it, and as you can see in the little pamphlet here, it says to test it for 30 minutes. Now, this has been tested before. I've been using this already, and let me just pop this out so I can show you how it works on my phone itself. Now, the case does not come apart easy since it's water sealed. There we go. Let's pop the blue piece out, and you'll see it has a little switch here on the side, and this switch helps you to move the vibrate switch up and down. Everything is sealed. Even the speakers and microphone are sealed, and it does muffle the sound a little bit. It doesn't affect the antenna or anything like that, but it muffles the sound. Now on the front of the case, we have a little transparent film, and you don't want to remove this. This is so your fingerprint sensor works. So first, make sure it's in here correctly. The vibrate switch. There we go. It's in. We'll click this on here. Now you can't use this with a screen protector. It really doesn't fit. There's not room for it. So you want to put this on here without, and usually you can find screen protectors that are cut out a little bit better if you wanted to use that. Use a thin plastic one or something along those lines inside. So you want to make sure it's sealed. You do have access to your ports, and then you have access to your buttons. They're a little bit harder to push, but it is protecting it. And then again, your vibrate switch here. It doesn't affect the usability of the fingerprint reader at all. See, it works pretty quickly there. And then on the back, it doesn't affect the camera. It looks like it has a blue tint, but it really doesn't. So if we turn this on, we can use the camera underwater. There we go. There's my keyboard, and you'll see it works just fine. So what we're going to do is I'm going to drop these down my stairs. These are my stairs at home. I'll drop them down, and we'll see what it looks like. After dropping it down the stairs, it looks like everything works okay. The screen functions, and there's no problems there. Now that we've drop tested it, let's take a look at how it performs underwater. Now, this is a local lake that I filmed this in and left it in the water in different positions for quite some time, just filming different angles and everything. Now, the one thing you'll lose, obviously, is the capacitive touch ability. You won't be able to use the screen. You'll be able to set the camera, for example, beforehand, and then use the buttons on the side, volume up and down, to take a picture, but you can't touch the screen when it's underwater, as it's capacitive, and that doesn't work while underwater. Otherwise, everything works fine. We'll take the phone out of the water, and you'll see everything still functions. It looks good. In the back, I don't see any water underneath, anything like that, and it looks to be as though it's holding up just fine. Lifeproof has been around quite some time, and this is my favorite of their cases, the nude case, and that's because it leaves the screen exposed and you have the touch sensitivity of no screen protector. Now, like I said before, you can put one on here if you really wanted to, but I like that there isn't one, and really we're trying to protect it from drops and maybe any excess water that might get on there or dust that might get in the phone itself. Otherwise, there's the option of the free case that I reviewed before that has a built-in screen protector that has a few disadvantages such as the touch sensitivity, and it has sometimes a little bubble look to it. Otherwise, phone calls work fine. Everything will be a little bit muffled compared to what it was before, but for the most part, it sounds nice and loud and clear. If you're someone that listens to a lot of music using the speakers on the phone, you're going to notice a little bit of a difference when you're playing that music. Other than that, though, your phone will be well protected, and I think Lifeproof has been doing a great job. This is a much nicer case, I think, than the last generation. But either way, let me know your experiences with Lifeproof. I'll leave a link to them in the description below where you can check them out and pick one up for yourself. As always, thanks for watching. This is Aaron. I'll see you next time.